And then this is the person who makes, like, the diamond necklace, right? Yeah. Sometimes when you fuse two of the same species, yada, yada, yada. I think it's not only terrain. If I click into this and it's another terrain mon, I'm banning you. Just so you, it's another terrain move. You're getting banned. I'm warning you. You can't see it, but I just Jim Halpered it into the camera. Try again. We'll get another person banned. Let's just keep it going. What is Pollen Puff? Exploding Pollen Puff at enemies or an HP restoring one at allies. What? Powder? Powder. Powder? I know what Strength Sap is because Shroom used it in competitive a lot when I was watching his competitive videos. I don't want any of these moves, though. Wait a minute. Didn't Charksters have one? What did Charksters have? Oh, clanging scales. Rubs its scales and makes a huge noise. Also lowers defense stat. That's funny. Are you heavy enough for Heat Crash to be better than Flare Blitz? I don't think so. I don't think it'll get high enough attack on most enemies, because it's based on the enemy's weight as well, isn't it? Your weight would have to be insanely high. 200? Nah, that's not high enough. It's not worth it. What's this right here? Nothing. Okay, cool. Well, hit me with... What do I need? My brain just... You ever have that happen? Where, like, your brain just is kind of like, hey, let's just stop for, like, I don't know, 5-7 seconds. I need the sleeping bag is what I need. Full day. Get me in here. Welcome to Triple Battle. Today's theme is aquatic Pokemon. The prize is Big Pearl. Hey, that's worth some money. Let's go. Oh, by the way, abusing this does require money. But, I mean, if they're going to give me 3 Big Pearls here, that pays for, like, 10 days. I go out fishing every day. Naturally, I'm pretty good at it. Oh, yeah, I should go see if that guy will trade a nugget again. You're right, yeah. Look at all the Dragos. Oh, my goodness. Wow, they all have unique sprites. That's funny. That's Poliwrath plus Poliwrath, by the way? Well. Dragon Pulse. Yeah, I think this is the way to level grind. It only costs 1,000 per day. We can easily skip days. They give good experience because they scale to my level. I think this is the way to go about level grinding right now. Draco gong 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 gong. Also, it's just 3 Mons. Super easy to deal with. It just kind of works. Yeah, look at that. That was a ton of experience. Big Pearl. And you get stuff for it. I catch all my Pokemon by fishing in the islands. The Island Mon. Harold from Total Drama Island. Alright, well. Now that I have seen Kabusire, I've decided that none of the Spriters deserve to make sprites anymore. It is the worst, and I hate it. Yeah, like, look at these games. We're getting plenty of experience. Superpower? Oh, Zoomerl, okay. Get frozen, idiot. Moron. So many Quagsires, they're so bulky. Zumagon is just happy to be here, honestly. Stop bullying my Lopvar. We still need to see Tyrant Squared evolve. I still plan on evolving all of the Pokemon in the that I have in the PC. Like, that's not really a worry. We're kind of like focused on the Elite Four right now, though, so that I can, you know, proceed the game instead of just walking around level grinding Pokemon. There's still plenty of Pokemon I want to level up. Kingril? Polar Bass. Like gong 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 gong. Well, you know. It lived? That's insane. Metaphor Refan to Zero has a release date now for October 11th. Cool. We will most likely stream it when it comes out. Isn't the, Isn't Persona 3 Reload's DLC in September? They doing those back to back? You can kill that one. You kill that one. You keep doing your best. How does Atlas have 3 releases this year? Who else but Atlas? Did you just miss Hydro Pump? Pathetic. Weak. Thank you. I'm gonna go sell these. This level grind is still gonna take a while. I think we need to get everyone to level 70, which is really annoying. But I think level 70 will let us beat Shroom. I don't think we need to grind any higher than that. Hey, will you do another nugget trade? Hard skills are worth... Nah, he doesn't. That's unfortunate. Maybe it's just too easy to get hard scales, so they thought it would be too much, but I was really hoping that was like a decent, Oh, these are worth 2k a piece. I will sell 3 of these for sure. But, maybe they just thought it was too abusable. There we go. That'll last us a good minute. Instead of 70, get to 69. I want to win. Can't you sell the hard scales? I think they're worth like $100, so it's kind of a waste. Today's theme is Dragon Pokemon. That sounds fun. 5 rare candies per? Dude, this room is incredible. This is definitely the way to do this. Oh, I love the Charizard from Pokemon Ranger. I love that. All right, well, the rare candies will really speed this up for us. Kingdra? Yo, is that just Kingdra plus Kingdra? That's awesome. That looks so cool. This team should be able to tear through Dragon Fusions. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ow! Stop being fast. Bum-bum. Dead. Okay, you win. Wow, we actually get 15 rare candies here. That's incredible. That is super useful. I am going to Max Potion Esfern, because Esfern is going to make these fights go faster. Dragons are the most noble of all Pokemon, you're right. I like 3v3 battles. Triple battles, I think they're neat. You know, I'm not over here like I love them, but I like them. Axure is Axu and Fracture, okay. Please die in one there. Nice. Not the muddy water. Curse you, accuracy drop. There's a reason they don't exist past Gen 6. The reason they don't exist past Gen 6 is because Nintendo makes concepts and like new ideas and then immediately is like, all right, never again. It's not that triple battles are bad, they're fine and interesting. They're a lot more interesting than the constant 1v1s Pokemon has kept for 20 plus years. It's not because they didn't work or anything, it's because Nintendo makes ideas and then is like, oh, should we try and like learn or improve from those at all? Nah, just throw it in the bin. Just get rid of it, who cares? It's one of the worst things about Nintendo, and it's one of the reasons Pokemon sucks. Hello, Chaos. How are the wife and kids? Imaginary, but well. How about you? How are your wife and kids? Is that a Swablu and a Charizard, I just realized? Nintendo likes to experiment too much. I don't think they like to experiment too much. I actually think they don't experiment enough. But the problem is that when they experiment, after they do, they're just like, all right, cut that one out. Sometimes they come up with bad ideas, like Dynamaxing, and sometimes they come up with good ideas, like Mega Evolutions. But whether they come up with a bad idea or a good idea, they never try and be like, okay, well, all right, let's improve on that. Let's build on that. Let's see what we can do with that. Instead, they're always like, nah, get rid of it. We'll do something different every time. It's one of the things I hate about them. Now, that isn't to say that you shouldn't get rid of some ideas, to be clear. Sometimes you come up with an idea and try it, and the right thing to do is to be like, that didn't work, get rid of it. But Nintendo does it for every idea they do in Pokemon, other than like the very early things they did, like when they came up with like abilities, obviously. But like, from Gen 5 onward, they come up with something, and then immediately after coming up with it, they're like, all right, that's out next gen. They keep it for maybe one more gen, or like a spin-off game, and then they're like, all right, get rid of it. Go away. Bum, bum, bum. Megas were the only gimmick that lasted more than one gen. Yeah, but they didn't even add on to it in, what was it? They were added in Gen 6, and they kept them in Gen 7. They did add some. ORAS was a Gen 7, wasn't it? Was ORAS Gen 7 or Gen 6? I actually can't remember. ORAS was Gen 6, right? It came before Gen 7? Yeah, so it was only... They only did Megas in Gen 6, but it just so happened that they also included new ones in the remake, which was a good idea. But then in Gen 7, they were like, okay, we'll leave the Mega Stones in, but we're gonna try this weird, like, Mega Move thing, which honestly wasn't the worst, but could have been done better. See, like, what are they called? What are the things, what are those little items you hold in Gen 7 that let you do the super move? Those were an idea that, like, needed Z-moves. Z-moves needed a bit more to them. Like, that's the kind of thing where it's like, we should try and improve this, not just immediately cut it out, I think. Megas, they were like, get rid of it. They went on to Gen 8 and beyond, and they were just like, just cut it out. Cut out the Z crystals. Cut out the Mega Evolutions. Just get rid of everything. We'll try something new, and then we'll get rid of that, too. Oh, dude, I miss contests. Contests, that's probably the biggest... That's probably the biggest showing. Contests should have been improved upon. Like, contests could have gotten better from game to game until they were incredible. But instead, they were just like, you know. Yet again, they were like, just get rid of it. Bum, ba, bum. Hello. What do you have next? It's aquatic Pokemon again. Reset Urge? What? Reset Urge? Little confused. Z-moves are cool, but I don't like them being a nuke button. That's what I mean by they could be, like, improved. I like the idea of a Z-move that is just, like, a one-use, like, big hit, but they were, like, I think they were too much of a nuke. I mean, it's just a case of where, like, I think they should have, instead of being, like, hey, just get rid of it, we won't even worry about it ever again, they should have improved upon it. I'm sorry. Oh, that Starmie Tentacruel is Water Psychic. I was like, why was that resisted? Oh, you're not a water type, huh? Oh, but you have Mega Drain, huh? I did nothing. Please die. Why does Sludge Wave look like that? Death. What is a Reset Urge? A battle item? When used, it restores any stat changes of an ally Pokemon. Who cares? I go out fishing every day, yada yada. These guys have the same dialogue. How much does it sell for? Good question. Who is Kingler? Kingler Shelter is really good. I actually really like Kingler Shelter. That's really good. But we can EQ, actually. Skeptrum will tank it. Kingler lived! What the heck? That's not okay. Ow. I much prefer Mega Evolutions to Z moves. Yeah, I agree. Mega Evolutions are better. Mega Evolutions is like the best mechanic Nintendo has ever put out, whether they want to admit it or not. There we go. I didn't enjoy how some Pokemon got 2 different Megas, though. That was just Charizard and Mewtwo, and, like... I don't know. I don't really care about that complaint, to be honest. I mean, you're welcome to feel that way, but I really don't think it matters. It was literally just Charizard and Mewtwo. And, like, they're Charizard and Mewtwo. Like, you know, come on. Who cares? It's really not that big of a deal. Also, like, the 2 different designs are really good. Like, Mewtwo Y, Mewtwo X, and Charizard Y both look awesome. You're a psychic type. Death. Instead of those 2 getting 2 Megas, they could have put more of a focus on a Mega Flygon and or Melodic. That's why I don't care about that argument. Because the thing is they stopped giving Megas entirely. So that your argument is pointless. You shouldn't be arguing that I think that Charizard and Mewtwo should have only gotten 1 Mega instead of 2 Megas. What you should be arguing is they should have kept making Megas so, like, eventually, I mean, theoretically, not all Pokemon would get a Mega, at least not all fully evolved Pokemon, because only fully evolved moms get Megas, but the vast majority of Pokemon would have been Megas. The thing is that I imagine most people would not even care that Charizard and Mewtwo happened to get 2, as long as, like, they were still making them and all the other Pokemon were getting Megas. Every time I see people say, like, why did these get 2 Megas when other Pokemon didn't? I'm like, well, you know, if they just kept making Megas, that wouldn't be a problem, would it? I just think it's a dumb complaint. Personally. There are tons of Pokemon that I wish had gotten Megas. Do you know how much it upsets me that the only Gen 5 Mon that got a Mega was, Audino? There's so many Gen 5 Mons that I wish had Megas. Haxorus, Hydreigon, Galvantula, Ferrothorn. There's so many. Scolipede would probably have a sick Mega. So many Gen 5 Mons I wish had Megas. I don't care that Mewtwo got 2 Megas and one of them didn't. I care that they stopped making Megas when, if they had kept making more, like Haxorus and Galvantula, etc., probably would have gotten one. You were level 67 now, huh? Wait, what's the thing today? Oh, I didn't sleep.